Okay, so like I said in my previous video, I'm a big fan of natural hair, like your real hair, like the hair that grows out your scalp. I don't give a damn about your protective style. I don't care about your gluing, your braids, your whatever you decide to put on top of your hair. I care about your real hair. And a lot of people want certain things, but they're putting a lot of stress on their hairline to get these things. Like, it's to me, I'm just straight up, like, all money is not good money to me. So if I feel like your hair can't take a certain hairstyle, or if I feel like I can't do it without putting stress on your hairline, I'm not gonna do the style. Now, if you want it bad enough, you can go to somebody who will do it and pull your hair out. But I'm for people having good hairlines. I'm trying to break that trend throughout the black community. Like, bonnets pull your hair right here because it sits there. And long as something is gonna sit there, it's not breathing, it's not helping your blood circulate, it's not doing any of that. It's just sitting right there on your hairline. So yeah, it may not pull your hair out the first week, the first month, the first 3 months, but eventually, piece by piece, you're gonna start thinning. Piece by piece, you're gonna start shedding. And on top of that, you want tight braids. And not only do you want tight braids, but you want the ones that don't have a part. So that means they're taking a smaller amount of hair, but they're using the full amount for the braid, if you get what I'm saying. Like, okay, let's say your parts in the back are boxes, but your parts right here are going to be half circles, or they're going to be they're going to be something different for it to look like it doesn't have a part. Back here, your hair is a whole lot stronger, so it can take all that hair. Up here, they're using less hair and they're closer together. So if a braid fall out, if you keep your braids in too long, you should not ever wear a protective style more than 2 months. You're really not supposed to wear them 2 months, because 2 months is pushing it. Especially if it's something where your hair isn't out. If it's a frontal, no. If it's a closure, no. If it's a quick weave with a cap, no. If you have anything where your hair isn't breathing, your scalp isn't breathing, you should not wear it more than two months. Braids, yeah, because you can move them braids around, you can move the twist around, you can move all that around. You can oil your scalp, you can get to your scalp, wind can get to your scalp, like oil can get to your scalp. You can go in there and stimulate your scalp. But when you have something like a sew-in, or like any of that, a sew-in, a glue-in, a bond-in, whatever you want to call it, if you can't get to your scalp, you should not wear that more than 2 months. Let's see. You should oil your hair. Like, I'm not saying super oil it, because too much of anything is too bad. But when you do oil it, you know, massage it in. Like, look some things up. Everything, and everybody's not gonna give you all that information. Everybody's not gonna, you know, spoon feed you stuff. Sometimes you gotta do your own research and figure out what worked for you. What worked for somebody else may not work for you. But when I was in high school, one of the times I actually got my hairline to grow back, I put cayenne pepper in some of my oil. But you gotta be careful with it, because cayenne pepper is a real spice. It is, you know, it's a pepper, for real. But I put that in there, and it makes the blood circulate. Like, it gives you a tingle. Now, don't get it in your eye, but you know, it's alright around your hairline. Do that. If you wear your natural hair, like, it's gonna be summer, so it's not like we're in the winter weather where where wearing your hair is detrimental. So we in the summer, you can wear your hair all summer. Your hair is gonna really dry out during the summer unless it's unhealthy already. But now, my tip to anyone who's wearing their natural hair is get you a water bottle, mix you up your own concoction, whatever leave-in work for you, whatever oils work for you, any of that. Put it in that water bottle, shake it up, and spray your hair with it every day. And you ain't gotta drench it in it, you ain't gotta pack it on there. It's just a little moisture for your hair every day. Like, you don't realize your hair should get wet as much as your body do. And a lot of people who have been natural for 4, 5, 6, 7 years, they have a lot more hair, so they're not finna wet their hair every day because it takes longer for it to dry. People who have locks not gonna wet their hair every day because it takes their hair forever to dry, because locks are sponges. So they not gonna wet their hair every day. But when you're natural, you still got a fro, you got a TWA, you got a, you got a fade, you got a fresh cut, you just bitch out. Whatever you have going on when it comes to your real hair, your hair should get wet as much as your body do. I'm not saying you gotta shampoo it, because really shampoo goes for the scalp. You're only using shampoo to cleanse your scalp of buildup. Shampoo really is not supposed to go to the ends of the hair. So that's that. Just like conditioner isn't supposed to go to the roots of the hair. Conditioner is supposed to go to the ends. We have natural oils that come from our scalp, and once we put too many oils here, it's not gonna be right when it comes to us. When it comes to our natural oils, like it creates more buildup. So we already have a natural oil that comes from our scalp. But if you don't comb your hair or you don't brush your hair, and usually if you're natural, your hair is more kinky, it's coily. So you can't comb your hair from root to end. So that's why the conditioner is very important for the ends of the hair. But it's